Hello, 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 and good morning. Welcome back to Luminous' Intuitive Talks and Luminous' Divine Healings, where we receive divine messages, warnings, advice, things we like to hear, and things we'd rather not. So let's go ahead and get into today's video. All right, so today's divinely guided messages will be entitled Practicing Independence. I will be talking about how to learn how to practice to be independent. It is very essential that we, as our own individual selves, learn how to be independent on some level. It doesn't matter if you're really good at it. It doesn't matter if you're not really good at it. You are really good, you aren't really good. It doesn't even matter. But to know how to do for yourself is very important. Very crucial that we learn how to do that. The reasons why I say it is very important to practice how to be independent is because we are not always going to have that somebody in our corner to help us. Yes, God says there will always be a ram in the bush whenever you need it. But what about for the simple things? There are going to be times where you ask family for help and they're not going to want to give you help. You're going to ask friends for help and they can't help you. You're going to ask other people for help. Some people will be able to, some people won't be able to, but it depends on if they help you or not. But when it comes time for them to not help you, you want to be able to be to where you can help yourself. Say, for instance, you need to get your hair done real quick and you're running late to somewhere important that you need to be. Your hairstylist is overbooked, and that also was a day that you didn't have that much funds in your pocket to really spend to get your hair done. What do you do now? Are you going to go out with a bad hair day and go outside? Or are you going to just be content with what it is that day and do it yourself? You don't even have to be great at it. Put your hair in a little pin up, little bob, little something. If you can do something with it to make yourself look appealing, then do so. But guess what? It didn't cost you anything just to do that. It didn't cost you anything. I want to give you guys another example. I myself, I graduated as a nail tech, cosmetologist, as well as aesthetics from a school named Perfect Spa Beauty. So that means I am experienced, obviously, with doing nails, doing hair, dealing with cosmetics, the skin, all of that. I know that a lot of women like to get their hair done. A lot of women like to get their nails done. A lot of women love to look and feel beautiful. But again, what about those days where You just can't get what you need done. One thing about me is I'm glad that I am multi-talented. It is great to be multi-talented because once you know how to do something, you won't need anybody else to do it for you. So if I need my hair done, I do my hair. If I need my nails done, I do my nails. If I want my makeup done, I do my makeup. I don't have to spend a dime to pay anybody to do anything for me. I could use what I already have or what I already purchased and do it myself. That is a form of independence. Think about mechanics. You know how much you have to pay a mechanic to fix on certain parts of your vehicle? But guess what? If you know how to work on your own car and put your own parts in and change your own oil, your own tires, and you know a lot about the mechanical aspect of what's going on with your vehicle, you can fix your own vehicle and save hundreds, thousands of dollars. See what I'm saying? There are levels to being independent. Do y'all really know that YouTube dang near has everything in the world? If you ask me, YouTube damn near puts a lot of people out of business. Because YouTube, you can learn how to do anything on YouTube. Everything you need is on YouTube. You can look up how to fix a certain part on a car or how to replace it. You can look up how to make a certain recipe. You can look up how to do hair, how to do makeup. You can look up how to be a barber. Whatever you need to learn how to do, you name it. God tells us to seek and we shall find. Always be open to learning. Always be open to learning new things. That way, when it's time, you know what to do and you already got what you need. You are already equipped with what you need. Independence is so important. It's okay to be dependent on friends and family or whoever for a little while, but make sure you establish your own foundation. That way, when the tower falls, when everybody else no longer can help you or provide for you or tend to you or give to you, you can give and provide and tend to yourself. Say you're dependent on somebody to pay your bills and to help you out all the time. What if something happens to that person? Or what if that person decides to stop helping you? Or what if they lose their job or whatever income they've had to help you? What are you going to do now? Now you have to find a way to support yourself. You see what I'm saying? Just like when it comes to finding different streams of income and learning how to do multiple things, that way you can have multiple resources coming into your home. It takes for us to actually learn how to do different things and execute what we are trying, to build. when it comes to your foundation, when it comes to your home, when it comes to you, if you have children and family and stuff like that, you want to be able to help yourself when it comes for a time of need. You want to be able to do things yourself. Say, for instance, you need to have yard work done, some yard work done. You don't know how to cut grass, you don't know how to cut bushes, you don't know how to do any of those things. What do most people do when they don't know how to do it or want to do it? They go and hire somebody else to do it, right? But if you already knew how to do it yourself, you could have got out there, cut your own yard, made it all pretty, did your landscape and everything just how you wanted to do it. You know how they always say, when you want things done. Another thing, when you become independent, you also establish dominion. You have a say-so in what goes on. You have a say-so in what you want to do. Say, for example, if you know how to do multiple things, you can create multiple streams of income just off of different talents and different actual techniques and expertise that you really have. And if you are very knowledgeable in whatever you're doing, you can create multiple streams of income for yourself just by doing different things that you already know how to do or have taken the time to learn. Independence comes with so many benefits. You run the field. You make the decisions. The ball is always in your hand, and it goes the way you want it to go. You can run multi-businesses just by talents and just by learning things. People learn how to do things all the time. Become independent to where you don't have to depend on no one else. Bring in money for yourself. Seek for your wisdom. Seek for your knowledge. Continue to elevate. Continue to expand your mind. Continue to educate yourself. For a person who thinks they know everything, knoweth nothing. Continue to want to learn and be open to learning. Continue to teach yourself. Continue to keep striving to be better every single day, even if it's something simple. Just learn it for the hell of it. Sometimes I remember when it's not even something that I used to do. It's something that I still do. When I want to learn something or want to know something or need to know something, I immediately start to do research. One thing about me is I will research your butt under the table. If I really want to know something or like the background, the origin, or the history of something, or really just learn how to do it or about it, I will definitely be all in it. It's just something I naturally do every day. I like to read. I like to watch videos. I like to learn about different things. I like to learn how to build stuff. I like to learn how to make things. I'm very artistic. I love to create. I love just all kinds of different things. I love to teach myself things. I love to learn from others. When we're kids, One thing that we know is that our parents teach us different things that we need to learn in order to be able to practice and do when we get older, right? Just like our teachers teach us in school, that way when we get older, we have our basics of what we need to know in order to excel if we want to go further with, a curriculum or some kind of whatever you're working on when it comes to school. As children, they teach us so we can raise us up and go in the right way, right? What did God say in the Bible? Raise them up so that they may go in the right way and they shall not depart from it. So that's basically like saying, teach us the right ways. Teach us the ways of life. That way we will know what to do within the long run. Okay, like when I was young, my mom and dad always taught me how to cook. So now I can cook my ass off. They teach us to clean. They teach us to, the main target was to basically train us up, teach us what we needed to know. That way, when our parents weren't around anymore, or anybody else that, we would need to depend on wasn't around anymore, that way we would be able to take care of ourselves. So that is the importance of becoming independent and always finding new ways to learn things and know things. That way you can do for yourself when time comes. So that is all my message for today. I thank you guys for definitely tuning in. I hope these messages are definitely helpful for you guys. But again, I love you guys and thank you for tuning in to Luminescence Intuitive Talks, where we receive divine messages, warnings, advice, things we would like to hear, and things we'd rather not.